kid's not coming out or what?
Yeah, is that where? Oh, there we go.
Good evening, Blazers fans. It is Lori coming to you live from the Tony Graham Recreation Complex, where your Kanata Blazers are taking on the Nepean Raiders. The Blazers fell to the Raiders last week. We'll see if we can make this one a closer game. We've got 10 minutes on the clock to kick us off for the first period. We've got Nina between her pipes. Starting us off at center is Ty. On his right is Landon Greenidge. On his left, I believe, is Avi. We're underway in the first period as the Raiders put the puck into the Blazers zone. Raiders on the far boards, looking to put it in up to the right point. The right point takes a shot through traffic. Nina puts that aside, down behind the net now. Battle behind Nina's net is won by Danik. Danik puts it up the near boards to his winger, who flips it up through the neutral zone, picked up by the Raiders. They retreat back in their zone and put it up the far boards. Picked up by the Blazers, picked off by the Raiders. Raiders get around Danik, short range shot, and Nina's got that. 9:18 to go in the first period. 0-0 is still the score. We'll take the face-off to Nina's left. Lucas takes the draw, puts it back for Elliott. Elliott puts it up far boards. That's flicked up into neutral ice, turned around by the Raiders. Raiders step over the blue line. Elliott's there. Raiders find the puck in the far corner, held up by Elliott. Raiders from behind the net. Over to the far side. Picked off by the Blazers. And here come the Blazers. Eric steps over the blue line, tries to make it through the middle, push to the outside. Raiders regain possession. Lucas is there to pick up a bobbling puck. Lucas from the short side. Goalie's got it. 8:38 to go in the first period. 0-0 still the score as Peyton takes the face-off in the attacking zone. Puts it to Connor. Connor for Kessler and back to defense. And that's popped back in deep. Raiders clear the puck out of the zone, step over into the attacking zone, get held up by the Blazers, look for the pass to the high slot. That's picked off by the Blazers and the zone is cleared. Raiders are there, neutral ice. Pass the puck to the near side. Peyton puts it back for Nathan. Nathan D-to-D pass to the far side, and that's up the far boards for Kessler, who puts it across for Connor into the attacking zone, but the Raiders are there to turn this puck around. Raiders are offside. 7:49 to go in the first. 0-0 is the score. Take the face-off just outside of the Blazers zone. The puck trickles back into the Raiders territory. Raiders behind their goaltender, looking for the breakout pass on the far side. Pass to the centerman's broken up by the Blazers, but the Raiders regain possession, stop out the neutral zone. Ty flips this around, back and forth across the blue line. Ty backhands it in deep, or not deep, that's picked off. Ty again. Tries to put it into the attacking zone. Raiders pick it up. Raiders on the near boards. Excellent passing by the Raiders. The Raiders send this in deep behind the goal line of the Blazers territory. That'll be icing called against the Raiders. 7:05 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is still the score. Face off to the right of the Raiders goaltender, and the Raiders grab hold of the puck inside their zone, pass it up ahead. Cormack chases this down in his own zone and puts it up the near boards for Owen. Owen is swarmed. The loose puck below the goal line. Raiders are there. Pick the pass. The Raiders try to get through the traffic and can't. That's picked up by Lucas, but we've got an illegal hit coming up against the Blazers. 6:40 to go in the first period. Still no score in this select exhibition game. The Blazers at home to the Raiders. Sorry, folks, little technical issue there. The Raiders from the blue line, a long shot. Nina puts that off into the far side. Blazers battle on the forwards. Kanata clears the zone. Raiders are there. Retreat back into their own zone. Good forecheck by Lucas. Raiders put it up the near side. Step over the blue line, poked away. And Connor flips it into the attacking zone. Raiders are there. Raiders skate the puck behind their goaltender, pass it up to the near side. Raiders skate the puck up ice on the near boards. Good back check by Peyton as the puck trickles in deep. Behind Nina's net, Peyton comes out with it, turns and fires long. Kill a little penalty time. 5:25 remaining in the first with 44 seconds to go in the Raiders power play. Raiders clear the zone to the red line. Good pressure by the Blazers. The puck trickles back into the Raiders zone. Nepean on the near side. Skate the puck cross ice. We got another penalty coming against the Blazers. There it is there. Still no whistle. Raiders come in, make a nice move, get around Nina, and score. There should have been a whistle, as the Blazers did touch the puck. And that boy's got some nice hands. 1-0 Raiders is the score. 4:50 to go in the first. I'm a little confused as to why that penalty is still ongoing. There we go. That makes more sense. That goal should cancel out the penalty, even though he was not serving it at the time. So it cancels out the first penalty, but not the second. Having a look at the scoreboard here. We've got 10 seconds still on the penalty clock. It's the timekeeper. Does the timekeeper administration? All right, we've got 2 minutes on the penalty clock. That goal counted out the first penalty, but not the second, and the Raiders win the draw, flick it in deep into the Kanata zone. Nepean up to the right point, winds up, fires through traffic. Nina off the mask, rebound is poked away, another shot goes wide. Nepean maintains possession, circles high for the pass across. That's picked off in front from the high slot, turns and fires. Yeah, that goes off of Claire and trickles back below the net. Kanata gets a firm handle of the puck and sends it long. Nepean behind their own goalie. Skates the puck out of the zone. Into the attacking zone with a shot. Nina and a kick save. Battle behind the goal line. Trickles out to the far side. Lucas has got it. Lucas has a look. He fires it long down below the net in the attacking zone. Raiders are there. Raiders gain some speed on the near side. Raiders step over the blue line. Drop pass to the right point. Puts it down below the net. Raiders below the net. Pass to the left point. He winds up, fires through the traffic. Puck is loose in front, picked up by the Blazers. Blazers can't clear it. Raiders put it up to the high slot, but Blazers get a stick on it and send it long. Nepean behind their goaltender. Tries to shake the forechecker. Landon Greenidge stays with him. Raiders pass the puck through the neutral zone. This trickles into the attacking zone. Raiders are there. Pass in front. That goes through. We're back to even strength. The Kanata tries for the long pass, but it gets by the winger and onto the goaltender. Got a whistle here, and I didn't see the call. .239 remaining in the first period. 1-0 Raiders is the score. Face off in the Nepean zone. Nepean wins it. Puts it up the near side. Steps over the blue line. Raiders maintain possession. Pass up to the in front of the net. Turns. Oh, and scores. Nina's going to want that one back. That was a weak goal for her. 2-0 Raiders. Peyton takes the face-off at center ice. Raiders win it, put the puck off the far boards. Raiders flick it in, down behind Nina. She plays that off behind the net for Walker. Walker's looking for Connor on the near side. Connor can't get the puck out of the zone. Walker's there, flicks it behind him. Nepean with a shot. That goes off of Peyton, and Peyton rushes up. Peyton fires, but can't get a good shot off. Nepean's there, pass in front. Connor gets a dribbler on net. That's held on to by the Raiders goaltender. 2-1. Nepean is the score after with 1:47 remaining in the first. Face off in the Nepean zone. The Raiders win the draw, pop it off behind their net onto the near boards. Kanata holding the blue line. Cormac puts it in down deep. Lucas behind the net for Owen. Owen to Lucas. Lucas to Owen behind the net again. Picked off by the Raiders, and Lucas sends it back to his defense. They regroup. Cormac steps over the blue line. Gets pushed to the outside. Fires the shot to it trickles up to Lucas. Lucas with a good hard shot and pad save. Lucas again. Puts the pass in front, picked off by the Raiders. Kept inside by Cormac. Cormac down to the corner for Lucas. Lucas with the pass in front to Eric, or to Danik. Eric. Eric with a shot and a nice save. Just learning their names. So if I miscall somebody's name, I apologize in advance. Just under a minute to play in the first period, 2-0 Raiders. Raiders win the draw inside their own zone. Avi takes a shot from the blue line, and that's set aside by the Raiders goaltender. Owen battling in the corner. He's got Greenidge with him. Raiders, Greenidge with a shot. That goes off the goaltender and wide. Blazers take it out to center ice and reset the play. But they whiff on the pass, and Raiders take control for a moment. Blazers regain it, and the Raiders again. Raiders put the puck into the attacking zone. Kanata is there as Nathan tries to clear the puck. Kept inside by the Raiders. Nathan's going to go find this again behind his goal line, and that'll be it for the first period. Couple of goals by the Raiders puts them ahead 2-0 after the opening 10. As we get set up for the second period, we've got 10 minutes on the clock, 2-0. Nepean is the score. We got Nina back between her pipes. Peyton at center, takes the face-off. Nepean wins the draw, but the Blazers get a stick on it, step over the blue line, can't make it through the traffic. Raiders turn it around. Here come the Raiders. Elliott Lee gets in his way. Blazers can't clear it. Raiders take a shot. It's off some traffic. Another shot off the traffic again. Another shot. Doesn't get through the defense. Raiders with another shot. And that's high and off the mesh. Lots of block shots in front. 9:34 remaining in the second. 2-0. Nepean is the score. We'll take the face-off to Nina's left. Raiders win the draw, put it up to the point, back down to the face-off circle. Nepean turns and shoots off of Nina's mask again. Elliott behind the net. Raiders regain possession. Raiders try to shove it short side. He'll pass across, goes through. Nepean behind the net again. Taken down by the Blazers. Another penalty coming up against the Blazers as Elliott battles without a stick. Raiders. Why don't they don't blow the whistle? That's twice now that they don't blow the whistle on the Kanata puck touch for the delayed penalty. The Kanata bench not happy about that either. .8:47 to go in the second period. 2-0. Raiders is the score as the Blazers, as Kanata goes to the penalty box and Nepean goes to the power play. Took the face-off to Nina's right. Lucas will take the face off. He's got Eric on his left. Danik and Cormac are your defenders. Nepean wins the draw, puts the puck up to the point. Over to the left wing and a shot, scores. Power play goal, 8:38 remaining in the second, 3-0 Raiders. Lucas takes the face-off at center ice. Nepean comes out with the puck. Makes it around one, but can't get through all the defense. A shot goes through. Raiders with the shot, stopped in front. Give it away, a shot, Nina makes the save. Raiders now on the near side. Back to even strength after that goal on the power play. Kanata clears the zone, but can't skate away with it. Puck trickles in down behind the Nepean goaltender. Nepean on the far boards. Pass the puck up to center ice. Nepean deep in the zone. Goes behind the net, loses an edge. Battle behind the net is won by Lucas. He can't make a good pass out. We got a penalty coming up. Kanata has a chance here. Nina goes to the bench for the extra attacker. Lucas steps over the blue line. And the refs are really only calling the delayed penalty when the affected team has good control of the puck, not just on the puck touch, they're doing it both sides. We usually see the whistles come a little faster than that. All right, 7:33 remaining in the second period. 3-0 Raiders is the score. The Blazers go to the power play. Kanata wins the draw but gives it away, and here come the Raiders 2-0. Pass across, score. Four 4-0 Raiders. And we're just getting the second period kicked off. Face off at center ice. Won by Kanata. Kanata can't make it through the defense. Elliott puts it over to the far side for Greenidge. Landon Greenidge with a shot. A nice save by the Raiders goaltender. Ty takes the face off in the attacking zone. Tries to put it on net. It goes right by. Raiders are there to try to flick the puck out of the zone. Elliott holds it in. He's got some help from Ty. Ty battling with Elliott inside the blue line. Landon flips it into the far corner. Raiders try to clear it. Walker keeps it in. Walker puts the puck down behind the net. Onto the near side now. Inside the Raiders zone. Nepean clears the zone. Walker's there waiting for it. Walker backhands the puck over to the far boards. Ty steps over the blue line. Ty to the far corner. Backhand pass in front. That's poked away by the goaltender. Raiders clear the zone. Connor's all over him. Kanata flips this puck in deep. The Raiders clear it long. It's a race for the puck down in front of Nina. Nina pokes it away. And the Raiders set up their play. Here come the Kanata Blazers set up their play, and here comes the Blazers. They go wide to the outside, deep below the net, to the near boards. Peyton turns and fires, gets it towards the net, but it's stopped in front. Nepean tries to clear it. Peyton is there. Nepean clears it for good this time. Just rolls down onto Nina. She picks it up and holds on. 5:37 to go in the second period. 4-0 Raiders is the score. 5 seconds to go in the Blazers power play. Face off to Nina's right. Kanata wins the draw, fires it up onto the near side. Eric chases it up the near boards. He's got some help from Lucas. The puck pops up to center ice, picked up by Nepean. Nepean flips the puck in deep, and we're back to even strength. Battle behind the net. It's won by the Raiders. Little flip goes to the near side. Kanata tries to clear it, but it's kept inside by Nepean. Nepean to the right point, to the left point. A shot through traffic. It's poked away. And here comes Lucas. Lucas steps over the blue line. Shoots. Rebound. Poked in. Scores! Owen pops puck in on the rebound from Lucas's shot. And 4-1. Raiders is the score as Kanata gets on the board. .442 to go in the second period. 4-1 Raiders is the score. Raiders win the draw at center ice. Keep it inside the blue line on the near boards. Raiders walk in, circle wide, find the left point, fire. That's off of Kanata, and here it comes. Kanata. Pass in front, shot, scores! Connor from Landon. And we've got ourselves a hockey game here, folks. We got a fresh goalie in net. I saw the goalie switch at halfway through the second period, as often we do in exhibition games. Let's see if these Blazers can work some magic here. Ty takes the face-off at center ice. Puck is sent deep, but there was a a buzz from this timekeeper. I think it was accident, but the ref whistled it down nonetheless. The young fellows in the timekeeper's box are doing their best. Face off in the Nepean zone. Ty comes out with it, can't get a good shot off. The Raiders turned it around. This puck trickles long. Lee chases it down, but the Raiders pass it across to the open winger. Nina was waiting for that one. Nina not feeling so good after a couple of those weak goals. But that ought to perk a goalie up right there. Raiders win the draw. Turn, fire, and Nina's got that. Face off to Nina's left. Kanata wins the draw. Elliott puts it back for Danik. Back up for Elliott on the near side. Oh, that might not be Elliott. Pass across. The Raiders flip it back in. Sorry, Kessler, not Elliott. Kanata trying to clear the zone on the near boards. Nepean keeps it in, circles wide. It's held up along the boards. Pass to the point is picked off. Here come the Blazers. A little miscommunication on the near side. As Danik works at his own blue line, 2 Raiders on him. He needs a hand. Raiders come out with it. Raiders shoot. Score. I think that might have got a piece of Nina's mask again. I heard a ting, not sure. But 5-2 Raiders is the score with 3:03 to go in the second. Lucas takes the face-off at center ice. Kanata comes away with the puck. Owen looking for Lucas. Owen can't get a shot off. Nepean strips it away. Nepean now from their own zone. Little chip pass off the boards is kept inside by Lucas. Nepean again. Clears the zone long this time. Nathan chases it down, but that'll be icing called against the Raiders. 2:42 to go in the second. 5-2 Raiders is the score. Lucas takes the face-off in the attacking zone. Raiders now from behind their net. Backhand pass to the far boards. Kanata's there to strip it away. Owen battling the bobbling puck. It trickles behind the net. Lucas gets sick on it to Owen with a shot. Nice save. Face off in the Raiders zone. That goes up for Nate, but he gets it stripped away. Here come the Raiders 2-on-1. Pass across. Shot. Hit the post. Raiders from behind the goal line. Blazers get a stick on it. Landon Greenidge steps out into the neutral zone. Landon steps over the blue line. Avi's there to help out. The Raiders regain possession. Raiders behind their net. Pass to the far boards. Little touch pass to the centerman that's held up by Ty. Avi looks for the loose puck. Raiders get there first. Flip it up over to the near side. Back and forth on the near boards. The Blazers find the point. Nate with a shot. Scores! A rocket through traffic. And 5-3 Raiders is the score. as Kanata tries to whittle away at the lead, at the Nepean lead. 1:31 to go in the second. 5-3 Nepean. Nepean puts the puck back into their own zone. Below their goal line, they turn and fire on the far boards. Nepean clears the zone. Here comes Nepean. 2-on-1 again. Nepean shoots. Misses the net, or maybe Nina got a piece of that. Kanata clears the zone. Nepean is there to pop it back in. Walker in his own zone, has a look. Tries to send it long. Just a little too long, and Connor couldn't get a stick on it. That'll be icing called against Kanata. Final minute of play in the second period. 5-3. Nepean is the score. Oh, a shot just after the face-off, and Nina has a hard time with those high shots, and they know it. 6-3 Nepean. Lucas takes the face-off at center ice. Nepean wins the draw. Steps over the blue line. Gets around the defense. Shot low. Rebound. Puck is loose over to the side of the net. Put it down behind the net. Nepean still maintains possession. Nepean skating circles around Kanata here. Looking for a pass in the slot. That's broken up by Kanata. Kanata clears the zone. Nepean turns it around. 3-on-2 Nepean with a shot. Nina with the blocker save. Another shot by Nepean that goes behind the net and gets caught up in the mesh. 13 seconds to go in the second period. 6-3 Nepean is the score. Nepean turns and fires. Puck deep into the Kanata zone after the faceoff. Nepean from short range shoots and scores. Wow. Nina not having a good game. (7-3 Nepean with half a second to go in the second. Tyler takes the face off, and that'll be it for the second period. 7-3. Nepean is the score after 2 periods of play. All right, we're kicked off for the third period. Raiders pass across, try to get it on the short side. Nina makes the save, and the Blazers clear the zone. Ty steps over the blue line. Shot, save, rebound, scramble in front. This goes behind the net. Battle behind the net, pops up to the near boards. Raiders Try to send the puck out of the zone. Kanata's there to turn it around. Ty steps over the blue line. Tries to make it through the defense. The Raiders turn this around. Blazers get a stick on it. Send it in down behind the Raiders goaltender. Pass in front. Shot. Rebound. It's poked away. Back up to Nathan at the blue line. A shot through traffic and a big save. Ty. Short side shot. A nice save. Another shot. That goes wide. Nathan keeps the puck in. Avi's looking for some support. Raiders come out with it. The puck trickles back down. Avi is behind the net. Finds his defenseman, a long shot. A pad save. Avi again with the rebound. He's tied up in the corner. Nate bats the puck down. Oh, no goal. I don't think so. That was the inside. Inside of the crossbar. I would have called that a goal. Nice hard rocket by Nathan from the blue line. And the Blazers go for a change. The Raiders now from their own zone pop the puck out on the near side. Peyton puts it back in. The Raiders pop the puck behind their net. Blazers are there to put it to the slot. Puck is in the feet. The Raiders come out with it. Raiders on the near side. Can't get out of the zone. Try again on the near boards. Blazers try to get in the way of it. The Raiders clear the puck. And here comes Nepean. They step over the blue line. Can't get cleanly around Elliott. Kanata clears the zone, but just. Sent back in for Walker. You can't clear the zone. Raiders are there. Walker again. Raiders with a shot. Nina tried to pluck it out of the air, but didn't quite have it. The ref whistled it down. 7-3 Nepean is the score with 7:10 to go in the third. Face off in the Kanata zone. Nepean wins the draw, puts it back up to their right defense. That trickles into the neutral zone. Nepean turns it around, steps over, takes a shot, and that's off some shin pads. The Blazers regain possession. Eric on the far boards, looking for a good pass, and Nepean picks it off, turns and fires. Nina puts this off to her defenseman on the near boards. The Blazers send this long. No icing is called here. The Blazers keep it inside. Cormac takes a shot, and that's off the shin pads of the Raiders, who clear the zone. Eric battling on the near boards at the blue line. He's got Owen there to help out. Nepean comes out with the puck after the battle, steps over the blue line, shoots. Nina holds on to that. 5:53 run time remaining in the third period. 7-3 Nepean is the score. Face off to Nina's right. Nepean wins it, swings it to the point, backhand to the slot. That trickles through. Nathan gets there and battles. Nepean wins it, pass in front, comes up to the high slot with a shot through traffic. Oh my God, scores. Goaltender is not seeing the puck today. Eight 3 Nepean is the score. So they walk over the blue line, but they're offside. Face off just outside the Kanata blue line. Goes back into the Kanata zone. Nathan rips it around the far side. Nepean throws it back inside. Nepean from the near boards now. Poked away by Connor. Here comes Connor. He's got Peyton with him. Connor looking for the pass, but that's broken up. Turned around by Nepean. Nepean with the long pass. Avi gets in the way, or not sure who that is. Sorry, number 14. And the Blazers clear the puck long. Craig, number 14, on D. And here comes the Raiders again. Puck trickles back onto Nina. She holds on to it. 3:33 to go in the third. 8-3 Raiders is the score. Lucas takes the face off to Nina's right. Nepean wins the draw, puts it into the near corner. Walker flicks the puck to the far boards for Eric. Raiders are on him. Elliott from behind the net. Raiders come away with it. Raiders. Circle, high. Find the open right point, take a shot. Eric gets in the way of it. Eric turns and he finds Owen at center ice. Owen for Lucas. Lucas can't get past the Nepean player at the blue line. Nepean in their own zone. Flicks it out of the zone. Walker is there. Walker for Elliott. Elliott swings it over to the far wing. Shot towards the net, doesn't get through cleanly. 2:31 remaining in the third. 8-3 Nepean. Walker in his own zone. Flips it up for Owen. Owen takes his time, but he's back check. Nepean turns it around. Here come the Raiders. Raiders step over the blue line, cut to the inside. Go get pushed wide. Nepean behind the net now. It's stripped away by Danik. Danik looking for a breakout pass. Nepean's there. Back to Danik. Nepean grabs hold. Pass to the corner. Pass in front is picked off by Lucas. Lucas tries to put it off the glass and it goes off the mesh. 8-3 Nepean with 1:51 to go in the third. Face off in the Kanata zone. Nepean gets a stick on it. Nepean from the far corner turns, finds the right point. Back down into the far corner. Down below the goal line, Nepean in the corner. Looks like Nepean's on the power play, but they're not. Kanata tries to clear it. Nepean's there. Nepean again from the near corner. Pass in front, and that bobbles through. On the far boards now. Avi puts it off the boards to the red line. Nepean turns it around. Nepean steps over the blue line. Can't get a shot off. Danik is there. Kanata clears the zone. Nepean flips it back inside. That, I think, went off a player on the bench and out of play. 30 seconds winding down. A game to forget for the Blazers, and particularly their goaltender, I think. The Raiders win the draw, put it deep into the Kanata zone. Kanata tries to clear it, or sends it up rather for Peyton. Peyton looking for a final rush. Peyton steps over the blue line, and he gets turned around. We're good. Ref called it onside. Blazers stop skating. And that'll be it. As Kanata falls to Nepean 8-3 in this select exhibition game. The goal of the select team is just to get a little bit more ice for some of their stronger house league players, and the goal is achieved. It's definitely a challenge. Good hustle by both teams. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next time.